1-800-449-8255, baby. Sunday night, August 18, 2023, Cold Topics, the Clark the Shark Radio Network here on WPISS New York, WPIS. The Clark the Shark, I got fired, you guys, from WABC Radio New York. I was actually admonished. And now they stuck me on WPISS New York. And I hate it here, you guys. Yeah, it sucks, man. I was speaking out against like management, and they just, what's that? Dude, I hate that fucking Verizon, Samsung, Galaxy. I hate that sound right here on the Clark the Shark fabulous radio show. The most incredible, dynamic talk radio in America. I don't care, you guys, what WABC radio thinks of me. They terminated me, threw me out, all because I was talking about that douchebag Howard, whatever the fuck his name is. I was admonished. It was humiliating. And then they stuck me on WPIS New York to add insult to injury right here on the Clark the Shark show. But I don't care. It's a sharkulation. I did it to myself anyway because I like to be entertained, and I also like self-torture. So I had myself admonished, humiliated, and thrown off the air because I just remember that episode of Ponch and John. What was that called? Chips. And they had this punk band called Pain, and they dig pain. They could feel it in their brain. That's like me, Clark the Shark, at 1-800-449-8255, right here on the Sharkalama Ding Dong, the Sharkadoodle-Doo Talk Radio Show, baby. I'm just kidding, you guys. I wasn't thrown off the air, but I've got a show today called I'm just going to move that thing way over there, you guys. Cold Topics for August 18, 2023, a Sunday night. And I hate Sundays because that's church day. And I don't go to church, you guys. I believe in God. I'm monotheistic. I believe God put us all here in a reality. It's actually called the Sharkulation, and I'm actually God, and I'm doing this all to you right here from the Clark the Shark show, this air-conditioned office in New York City, leather seats, where I have fun torturing all of you. I give you car wrecks, cancer, your grandma dies, your mom dies, your cat gets run over, you get raped, you get beaten, you get robbed, and then you're supposed to forgive everyone when all this stuff happens. And if you don't, you piss me off. You really do. Me, Clark the Shark, because it's all a sharkulation that I created because I love all of you. And damn it, you guys, you better love me too, or I will put you into the cornfield, turn you into a jack-in-the-box. My name's Talking Sharky, just like Talking Tina on the Twilight Zone, and you better be good to me. Remember when Telly Savalas, it's like in slow motion, yeah, that's me, Clark the Shark. Cold Topics for August 18, 2023. Topic number 1, crooked judge loses election bid. Actually, I wrote crooked judge gets admonished, then later loses election bid. I think it was March 2024. I didn't even know this till just now today, where here on the Clark the Shark show, I actually have satisfaction and a really good feeling now tonight. The real God, not me, the one up in the sky, he just said, Clark the Shark, I'm going to let you learn something new tonight that I've been hiding from you since March 2024. And the crooked judge indeed was admonished, and I did it not you, Shark. Same thing with Blake Douchebag. He died in a greenhouse, but it's not because of you, Shark. For personal reasons, I got rid of Blake, and now I got rid of this judge too. And I'm like, I don't care, God. I'm still happy. I still have satisfaction right here on the Clark the Shark Show. You know, I'm kind of like Mick. I can't get no usually, but today, no, I'm happy here on the Sharky Talk radio show. And topic 2, Shark paid storage on time, storage unit. And then I have like a little semicolon and I put inflexible. I drove all night, by the way, you guys, doing Uber to pay my storage unit that doesn't allow partial payments. Track number 3, when you have to go around people. Topic 3 is interesting. You guys are going to love it. Topic 4 on cold topics. Your mom is mean. And topic 5, don't support the local gang Hitler guy. I should put in your community. I'm just going to put area community. That sounds communist. I should have topic 6. Oh, community swimming pool asshole. Community pool asshole. I hate community pools. That's like apartment buildings, condominiums. You guys, I just thought up topic 6 right now. It just popped into my head. But anyway, let's go back to topic 1. Crooked judge gets admonished, then loses election bid. Or you could just put topic 1, crooked judge loses election bid. Now, I'm not going to say the judge's name or the plaintiff or the defendants, but I was involved in a case recently where a judge, I'm not going to say me, I'm not going to say him or her or any of that. I'm just going to say this rando judge okay, how about this asshole judge? How's that? Topic number 1, crooked judge. The judge allowed somebody no witnesses in court, and it was actually a restraining order hearing. And so the judge, I'm not going to name any names here, so don't, go calling the LAPD or, any of that. But anyway, the crooked judge got admonished, I found out. I guess that happened in September 2023. You guys, I just found this out, just monkeying around, Googling it on the internet. This judge that I was very angry at, she didn't allow this guy witnesses and then put a restraining order against him. And then the police actually told this guy, I'm not going to say who the guy is, but the police said, we could arrest her for that. Here, I'm going to exactly tell you what the police said to another person, not me, it's just some guy I know. The police said, we could arrest her for what she just did. I'm not going to say to you or to him or to her, but a policeman said, hey, Steve, and another cop said, what, Dan? There were actually 5 police, maybe 6, all standing around this guy. The case was over and the room was emptying, everyone was leaving, and they were escorting the guy out. And one policeman, an LA sheriff, I'll just say LA sheriff, I won't say what court, but the policeman said, hey, Steve or Dan, we could arrest her for that. She didn't give this guy witnesses. And another cop, I'm not kidding you guys, he said, I'm getting sick of this judge doing this shit. And that was his word. He said shit in the courtroom, you guys. The court was over. It was already ended. Everyone was leaving. The judge was gone. Everyone was going home. And there were 5 or 6 police, LA sheriffs standing there. And the policeman said, I'm getting fucking sick of this lady, this judge, doing this shit. He didn't give this guy witnesses. Now the guy's got to go to a homeless shelter. She kicked him out. And, another cop then said to another cop, we're going to put in a report on her. And one dude just said, fuck it, bro. Let's just arrest her. She can't do this shit. And then they walked this guy out of the courtroom and took him outside down the hallway to his wife. And they said, sorry, bro, have a nice day. Go find a homeless shelter. Well, that was May 2023 in a court. I'm not going to say what city, but it was in LA County. And that was May 2023. Okay, now listen, you guys, because a lot of you out there think I'm crazy and I'm weird and I'm psycho. But I think because this judge did this to Clark the Shark that these police reacted this way. They don't really like me. They're just getting sick of this lady doing this to people in general. It's not like the police are my buddies or anything like that, or I paid them any cash or nothing like that. These guys did this purely on their own. So that was May 2023. Suddenly in September 2023, just a few months later, this lady gets admonished. I'll just, you know what? It was by the state of Nevada. Or I'll just say Nevada was near the state who admonished her, the judge. You guys, isn't that weird? She messed with Clark the Shark, or some guy that I know kind of like me, and didn't give him any witnesses. And then she gets admonished. That's weird. Who the fuck gets admonished, you guys? That's really rare right here on the Clark the Shark show. Man, that's got to be 1 in a million or some shit. Really fucking odd. That is kind of like Blake Douchebag with that shotgun, you know, in his greenhouse up there in Seattle. It's just, dude, what are the chances? Like 1 in a million? They're astronomical, baby. But anyway, in September, the judge gets admonished. And then in March 2024, the judge loses an election. So I guess now she's not a judge no more. Maybe she works at Ralph's or Target or Walmart or Albertsons, or who knows? Maybe she just went to another court and became like a small claims judge, or maybe who knows what she is, or maybe nobody gonna fucking hire you now, sweetie, because you've been admonished by Clark the Shark right here in the court of Sharky opinion. And you can even talk to Blake Douchebag, and he'll tell you you don't want to mess with the Shark-a-doodle-doo, the Shark-a-lamma-ding-dong at 1-800-449-8255. Because, baby, I'll never stop pushing for truth, justice, and the American shark. That's me, myself, and I. As a matter of fact, I'm not saying it's me, you guys. It was someone. It's this guy I know. I swear to God, the judge did not allow the guy, his witnesses that he had all out in the hallway. She asked them all to leave the room, and then they were all out there in the hallway. They don't do me any good out there, or this guy that I know, Your Honor. The witnesses are supposed to be at the microphone on the stand, speaking against the two assholes who are telling lies. But I guess God works in mysterious ways now, doesn't Shark? I mean, he, the Lord. It's just so weird how God proves to me again and again that he really does exist. That's why I'm a monotheist. And who knows, maybe someday, you know, I might even go to church again and believe in Christ or the Lord after this one, because, Lord, I am impressed at what you did here. May 23, a guy in a courtroom is allowed no witnesses, and then they put a restraining order on him, or I should say she put a restraining order on him. And then that was May 2023, and then September 2023, she gets admonished. And then March 2024, she loses election bid to this girl. I'm not going to say her name, but it rhymes with Rebecca, right here on the Clark the Shark show. And that's so weird and ironic, isn't it? Very strange, you guys. Topic number 1. Hey, Blake Douchebag, eat your heart out. Seriously, dude. Yeah, man. Gordo, Remy, or whoever out there dares to speak against or come against the Lord Sharky, 1-800-449-8255. And speaking of which, the Lord Sharky, topic 2, Shark paid storage unit on time. Now, as many of you may know or don't know, Clark the Shark has a storage unit. I'm not going to say what city, but it's in San Diego County. And these gentlemen are really nice in the office, but they're like, hey, bro, we don't allow partial payments. And they keep putting lien fees, late fees, just these really weird little fees. $30 fee for this, $20 fee for that, $100 fee for this. And then, oh, by the way, on top of all that, the storage unit, I'm not going to say the name of the facility, but if you should fall behind a month or two, they put both months together with all those late fees. So literally, if you owe $200 a month, you suddenly owe like $850 if you're 2 months behind. And this is all caused because they don't allow partial payments, and they should just get rid of the fees. And I've even said, you guys, just allow partial payments, get rid of all the fees, late charges, liens, and all that crap. And if the people don't pay you in 3 months by a particular certain date, what you can do is just auction off all their shit, even if they only owe you $20. How's that? And this place is like, no, Sharky, it's funner to stack on all these late fees and watch them squirm. Topic 2, storage units. Nightmare. But Sharky paid on time. And the way I did it, you guys, is I did Uber Eats all night. Literally, I started at 6 p.m. and I did it all night till the next day at like 8 in the morning in the daylight. I went through a night. And then I went through a 3-hour period where Uber Eats didn't give me a ping from like 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Finally, I gave up and went home. And I said, hey, Sharky, let's try to pay this thing online. And I logged in, and lo and behold, I made it by like 20 cents. And I got my storage unit paid. But none of it would have happened, you guys, if the place would just take partial payments, get rid of all their fees. And if you don't pay them in 3 months, hey, you guys, go ahead and auction off all the shit. Because what you're doing, storage unit, is you're making it harder when you stack on all these fucking fees, liens, and shit, put new locks on, make the customer pay for the lock and all that crap. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255. It's probably just better to be a little more flexible. Work with the people, you guys. Quit saying me, I, Clark the Shark, am the asshole. And in these times, where rent is $2,500 a month, there's a lot of homeless walking around. We got 7 people from El Salvador all living together, driving up our rent even higher by the day. Maybe storage units need to have a heart and give the people a break. Get rid of the liens and late fees and, lock fees, and just let the people make late payments, just like, a lot of other companies do. That's topic 2 right here on the Clark the Shark Show. But me, the Sharky, I drove Uber Eats all night. And don't ask me how, but I paid my storage unit on time just before the lien fees and late fees and a whole nother month was added, which would have turned it into like $900 or some shit. And topic 3, when you have to go around people. Topic 3 is really interesting. Now, me, Clark the Shark, as you all maybe or maybe don't know, I'm 5'6", got a high squeaky voice. I'm like a little guy. And a lot of the fun about Clark the Shark is, you don't have to pay him back, or you can yell at him, treat him like shit. And, once in a while I might yell back. And the rare times that I do, I'm fully justified and in the right. But I do notice that people are always pointing, going, oh, look at Sharky. He's yelling again. When the reality is I rarely yell. In fact, I hardly ever even get mad right here on the Clark the Shark Show. I usually just either take it on the chin and go get in my car and drive away or something. But I don't make trouble, you guys. So I know that going around people is a bad idea. Topic 3, right here on Cold Topics on the Clark the Shark Show, because I know Topic 3, tall people that are 6'3" or good looking people with a hot chick or people with a lot of money or a nice car are going to see Clark the Shark at a gathering, a party, or around a table. And they know a couple of things already. Number one, they know nobody's going to back Clark the Shark. But I do have backup, you guys. And you can check Blake Douchebag and you can check that judge, topic 1. There's this guy named God, and I'm a monotheist. 1-800-449-8255. And as many of you have found out the hard way, some of you have been dealt with, and it may have even hit you one night as you were laying there on your back in your bed, that maybe this bad thing happened to you because of Clark the Shark right here on the Clark the Shit Show. So, dude, when you see me, when I have to go around people, at a funeral or a Christmas or a gathering or a party, probably best to be nice to Clark the Shark. I'm serious, you guys. Probably a good idea, because if you're not, go check Blake Douchebag at the Greenhouse. 1994, baby. Topic 3, when you have to go around people. I hate going around people, you guys. I like to just stay home all alone in my room. I don't even like to call people because people have agendas. And when someone's saying, hey, Sharky, there's a party, we're all going, I'm like, I don't want to go around people, And if I do, I'll just sit in my car outside. Or you see where this is going, bro. People want to F with Clark the Shark right here on the Clark the Shark Show. But when they do, they get their comeuppance, baby. Kind of like topic 1, crooked judge gets admonished, then later learns the hard way she fucked around and found out when dealing with Clark the Shark. 1-800-449-8255, the Sharkadoodle-Doo, the Sharkalama-Ding-Dong. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it was just God, having fun. And topic 4, your mom is mean. Now, many of you have a mean mom. Your mom might be a little crazy. She might back the wrong people. Me, I was kind of lucky. My mom was like neutral, or, she'd always be like, oh, Clark doesn't know how to swim. Or she'd just say something wrong, inappropriate that she shouldn't have said in the moment. Or, I don't think Clark's ever been with a girl. You have those kind of moms that just say dumbass shit, like straight from the babe's mouth, off the cuff, shooting from the thighs type of crap. And, but usually she wasn't mean. She was just kind of like a jerk or something. And, but a lot of you out there have topic 4, your mom is mean. Now, guys can often handle it when their mom is mean, but when girls have a mean mom, it can lead to real destruction. Right here on the Clark the Shark Fabulous Show. If a mom is mean to her daughters, they might turn out to be bad little girls, or like honest little girls, or who knows, maybe even drug-using, street-walking little girls, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. Being mean to a dude, maybe the guy will just grow up to hate women, or, hate girls or something. I don't know. But moms out there, being mean to your kids or your daughter, probably not nice. I know you want to exert and show your authority. But topic 4, your mom is mean. My recommendation here on the Clark the Shark Show is always be nice to everyone. Like me, yours truly, your humble servant here at the Sharkerphone. It's not a microphone. It's the Clark the Sharkerphone, baby. Made of solid gold, not brass, with only 2% nickel, like the Stanley Cup, sorta. It's like a victory trophy, baby, because I'm talking about topic 4. Your mom is mean. Yeah, man. That sucks for you out there, you guys and gals who have a mean mom, or even a neutral mom that's unfair. It can be bad if your mom is too nice, because then people come out, coddled or cuddled, like a liberal or some shit, and that's bad too. I always say here on the Clark the Shark Show that if parents beat and humiliate their kids or make fun of their own kids or, are mean to their kids, it's the same thing as spoiling your kid, because either way, the kid's going to come out a douchebag. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. I'm completely, totally serious, you guys, when I say all this. I just think being mean to people, it doesn't work. I mean, Pete, you can call me a big softy, a big pushover, or a schmuck because I'm nice and loving to people. I have heard it a lot. Clark, you're not enough of a dick. You're too nice, and that's why people don't like you. You guys, I would rather have that where people say, you're not enough of a dick than to actually be a dick. I'm serious, you guys, because I'll live to 100 being not enough of a dick. And then dicks usually, I don't know, they get like run over or hit by lightning or shot or something when they're only 40 or 30 or something. So I'm going to outlive them right here on the Clark the Shark Show because I'm generally nice to people. Topic 4, though, your mom is mean. If you got a crazy, psychotic mom, I feel bad for you. Most people can handle it if their dad is a dick, but if your mom is mean, that's really traumatizing and hurtful. Like you'll just feel like shit. Trust me, moms, don't be mean to your kid and don't spoil them either. Find a happy medium where the needle hits the middle. Common ground, baby. It goes a long, long way with topic 4, your mom is mean. And topic 5, don't support the local gang Hitler guy in your area or in your community right here on the Clark the Shark Show. Now, a lot of families are always like, families thicker than, what do they say? Like blood's thicker than water, blood's better than air or some shit. I don't know. But you guys, me, Clark the Shark, I found that the biggest douchebags that will hold your life back more than anyone is likely probably your own family. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. So now, if you have a local Hitler or Nazi that you might have someone that your mom really likes, even though the rest of everyone on the street knows the guy's a scoundrel. Don't support the local gang Hitler guy in your community or in your area right here on the Clark the Shark Show, even if he's in your family. I think the best thing to do is you put your finger in the wind first for maybe 10 minutes, and then you call up Clark the Shark and you say, hey, Shark, should I support this guy? And I'm probably going to give you an honest, definitive answer. And if I say, no, don't support that guy, he's a fucking dick, he's been to jail, he's an asshole, he's dishonest, or some shit, my recommendation is don't support him. Now, if the person chooses then to keep supporting that guy, okay, well then we'll go back to Judge 1. Crooked judge gets admonished, then later loses election bid. Seriously, you guys, if Clark the Shark tells you don't support someone, it means don't support someone. And if I say, dude, him or me, you're going to support him and you're not going to support Clark the Shark, then it gets real serious then, because then bad things could happen to you. You might be a girl that works for LA government that gets arrested and on the news. I'm not saying she took Shark's money, but, or you might be a girl who gets your car towed right in front of your own house. I'm not kidding. You think Clark the Shark didn't do it? I did, because I'm a monotheist and I believe in God, I don't really believe in religion or any of that. I believe in the Lord, though. And remember the Blues Brothers, where Jake and Elwood are like, me and the Lord, we got an understanding. And then the black lady's like, don't you blaspheme in here, Clark the Shark. Don't you blaspheme, remember that, and it didn't matter, that, because Jake and Elwood, they had a mission to go on, kind of like me, yours truly, right here on the Clark the Shit Show. So when I tell you, don't support the local gang Hitler guy, and I say he's bad, he's evil, he's been to jail, he's been arrested, he's been in a lot of accidents. God has tried to kill him and failed repeatedly. Or maybe God's just trying to mess with him. I don't know, you guys, but he's been in a lot of wrecks. He's got scars all over him, and he's still standing, kind of like that guy in, Full Metal Jacket or Platoon. Remember Tom Berenger in The One Guy's Law? He'd been shot 8 times. He ain't meant to die. Well, dude, just because you've been shot 8, 9, 10 times, always remember Blake Douchebag was only shot once in the head. That's all it took, you guys, right here on the Clark the Shark Show, because topic 1, crooked judge gets admonished, then loses election bid. I'm still laughing and chuckling at topic 1. And topic 6, I just thought up on the spur of the moment. Community pool asshole. Yeah, you guys, community pool asshole. I'll just leave it at that, you guys. I'm not even going to talk about it. Community swimming pool asshole. It just sounds good. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to say the guy was my boss or anything like that, or I used to work for an asshole. That's boring. That's cliche. I don't like to do that here on the Clark the Shark Show, but I'm just saying, community swimming pool asshole. Topic 6. It doesn't matter if Clark Shark's trying to adopt a little girl or if Clark the Shark has skin cancer. It doesn't matter if you find Clark the Shark crying behind a 7-Eleven, homeless and, and weeping under a blanket, because it's Clark the Shark, baby. Nobody loves him or cares about him. You guys all think it's fun, or maybe you guys secretly think I'm really strong and I can take it or something. But you'll never defeat the Clark the Shark Show or the Lord, because just like Jake and Elwood from the Blues Brothers, me and the Lord, we have an understanding. Crooked Judge Judy, Los Angeles. I don't know what the hell you were. Superior Court Judge, Judge Judy. You guys, I'm going to give you her name. Judge Judy. From the People's Court, and Doug Llewellyn was even there. It was funny when I went in there. She thought it was funny. She's like, Sharky, I'm not going to give you no witnesses because you're a mean person and you don't deserve witnesses. Topic 1, crooked Judge Judy gets admonished, then later loses election bid to Clark the Shark, Superior Court Judge, Los Angeles County. You guys, I'm just kidding. I was the one who ran against her. Because I got mad because she didn't give me any witnesses. So I went to court and I'm all, you know what, you guys, I want to run an election against Judge Judy. And I won. Don't ask me how, you guys, but I think God might have had something to do with it right here on the Clark the Shark Fabulous Show, where I feel satisfaction and happy today, you guys, and I rarely do. Seriously. Today I do, though, you guys. It's a glorious day. And it's funny how I always find out things later. It could be months later or weeks later or years later. But eventually, Judge Judy and Blake Douchebag and others, I will find out about you and the bad things that happen to you. Trust me, I already know in advance right here in the Sharkulation. It's not a simulation, baby. It's a Sharkulation because I created everything. And all of you are just mere figments of my Sharkination. It's not an imagination. It's a Sharkination. And whatever I imagine or write or think will happen the next day or maybe yesterday or maybe in 5 minutes. Because just for my own amusement, even bad things might happen to me. Yours truly, your humble servant from the Sharkerphone. That's right, Clark the Shark. But I do it I might be a narcissist or something. I just like self-torture, like that band Pain, like Ponch and John on Chips. And then they get rid of Pain, the punk band, and they bring in this shitty disco where like Ponch is like dancing. Dude, it was disgusting and gross. But anyway, topic 2, Shark paid storage unit on time. Now, as many of you know, I deal with an inflexible, unruly storage unit facility. And they don't let you, I'm like, dude, I'll give you 150, I'll give you $200. And they're like, no, you must pay all the storage unit and all the fees and the extra $30 blowjob fee, the lock fee, the chain fee. I'm like, okay, baby. Topic 1, crooked Judge Judy gets admonished and then loses judgeship in election bid to Clark the Shark. Seriously, you guys, I'm just kidding. It wasn't me. It was God. He put an election. He had this girl named Rebecca. That wasn't her real name, but she defeated the crooked judge who got admonished. You guys, I'm not making it up. It's funny, but it really happened. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. In topic 3, when you have to go around people, I'm very uncomfortable, me, Clark the Shark, because people in the early stages, or if they don't know me, or if I have a big house, a nice car, and I dress nice, they see me at church, they'll come up and give me a hug, that they love me and all this stuff. And then over the years, I get a little older, I might not have that job anymore, or I'm limping, or I got skin cancer. And then suddenly they're like, I want this bum out of my mama's house. I want this bum, this old 60-year-old bum out of my house. All right, 1-800-449-8255. I'm just alerting you, not warning you. When you even use the slightest bad word against Clark the Shark, you could end up like topic 1, crooked Judge Judy gets admonished, then loses bid. To Rebecca. The Rebecca's not the girl's name she lost to. It just rhymes with it. Here on the Clark the Shark Show. Yeah, when you have to go around people, topic 3, I don't like going around people. Clark the Shark is 5'6", 5'5", short, high, squeaky voice. Nobody likes people that are 5'6", or, there's some guys that learn jujitsu and kung fu and, they own weapons and, they're 5'6" and they think they're a badass. Trust me, dude, you won't beat up guys that are 6'3". And even if you do, you can't, it's like being black or Asian. You can't change the fact that you are that. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And topic 4, your mom is mean. I feel for you out there, especially you girls, if you have a mean and or psychotic mom. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And, there's even moms that say, if you do me wrong, I'm connected to the Lord. But trust me, Mom, you're not more connected to the Lord than me, Clark the Shark. You see what happens to people who mess with me, yours truly. Their car gets towed, they get arrested, they end up on the news, they get admonished, just like Judge Judy, and then they later lose election bid. To me, Clark the Shark, I'm not that into politics or running, but I had to run against Judge Judy and defeat her. And then I didn't even know. I did it all in a dream and I forgot. And then just today on August 18th, 2023, I'm like Googling on the internet and I'm like, oh, of course, there is a God. And he defeated crooked Judge Judy. And I think he did it just for me. And I think it's because those police put in that report that day in May 2023. Mom, topic 4, your mom is mean. That's right, Mom. You don't want to end up like Judge Judy. I don't care how old you are or how wise you are, how many kids you've had, or who you are in the community or whatever. You're a pillar of strength. But trust me, ask Blake Douchebag what happens to those who mess with yours truly, your humble MC, DJ, sharkerphone, microphone guy, whatever I am. I don't even know here on the Clark the Shark Show. I'm just a nice, sweet guy. I give people the shirt off my back, and nobody gives me anything, hardly. I mean, and then they make me feel guilty. They're like, well, dude, I let you live at my... Dude, you let me live at your what, bro? I give you money. I mean, right here on the Clark the Shark Show or whatever. What does it even matter, dude? Why do I even give you money or anything? Or why do you... This is stupid, dude. And it takes me to topic 5. Don't support the local gang Hitler guy. Dude, trust me. If Clark the Shark says there's an asshole on a street, like on 5th Street or 6th Street, and I say that fucking guy's an asshole, and I don't want you to like him, that's it, dude. Once Clark the Shark says that, it's over, dude. Now, if you support that guy, especially if you support that guy and you don't support yours truly, the Shark-a-doodle-doo, the Shark-a-lamma-ding-dong, right here at 1-800-449-8255 from the fabulous Sharkerphone. It's not a microphone, baby. It's a solid gold Sharkerphone. If you support him and don't support me, oh, baby, shit's going to hit the fan then, baby. Topic 5 and community 6. Topic 6, I should say. Cold topics. Topic 6, community swimming pool asshole. You know, you guys, I worked really hard for, I'm not going to say it was me, but I know this Mexican guy named Ricardo. And for 30 years or so, he worked really hard for, I'm just going to call the guy a name. I'm just going to say his name is Quinn. He worked for Quinn really hard for 30 years. And all Quinn did was browbeat the guy, insult the guy, talk shit about the guy. He rarely said anything nice about Ricardo, the swimming pool cleaner. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. But I'm just going to say topic 6, community swimming pool asshole. He always remembers, too, the one wrong thing that Ricardo did, but never the 1,099 good things that Ricardo does and or did. He doesn't remember at 4 a.m. he called Ricardo out of the middle of his sleep to go turn the water off because some other pool guy douchebag left the water on. He conveniently has selective amnesia, and he only remembers what he wants to. He's kind of like Ron Nasty wrote, "Nowhere Man." He only sees what he wants to see. You know, community pool douchebag, can you see me at all? Topic 6, community swimming pool asshole. I hate community pools, you guys. Condominiums, apartments, ungrateful, dishonest, mean, lying, spiteful, hateful. Maybe even jealous or envious in some weird, twisted, narcissistic, sadistic way. I don't know. Here on the Clark the Shark Show, I don't know how anyone could be jealous against me or truly Clark the Shark. But then again, I do. Because right here, baby, on Cold Topics, Sunday night, August 18, 2023, here on the Clark the Shark Show, I just gave you topic 1, crooked judge gets fired. You guys, I'm not going to say gets admonished. When she got admonished, that was the end, baby, right there. And I didn't even know. God, you should have told me back in September. I would have gone and been happy. Like, dude, I would have celebrated. I would have bought a cake or went in the bathroom and jacked off or something, dude. Why didn't God tell me that crooked judge got admonished, then later loses election bid? All within a year of dealing with yours truly, Clark the Shark, right here on the Clark the Shark Talk Radio Show. It's amazing, you guys. It's incredible the way God works in mysterious ways. Slowly, he knows the truth, but waits. I think a guy named Michael Weiner on Talk Radio once said that. What's that other one? God works in mysterious ways. You know, you can't understand why God does what he does. You can't say God's simply jealous, envious, or mean, or nice, or anything. You never know, dude. God is like Las Vegas. He rolls the dice. But me, a monotheist, Clark the Shark, I know that the dice are loaded baby, and always eventually in the favor of yours truly, Clark the Shark, especially when topic one, Crooked Judge Judy, gets admonished after she loses to Clark the Shark in court. Basically, she got frustrated and lost, and she walked out, and but then she lost election bid. It's really weird how that worked. And to Shark paid storage unit on time by driving Uber all night. And then Uber didn't give me any trips or pings in the morning. It was really frustrating. And then the whole time I could have paid all along. I didn't even know it. I could have gone home and went to sleep. I had it paid with 20 cents to spare. What with my Bank of America account online. That's right, me, yours truly, Clark the Shark. And topic three, when you have to go around people, I don't recommend that you do, especially if you're 5'6". If you're 6'3" and good looking, or you're a good looking girl with big tits and you're cute, you can probably go around people. No one's going to care. But me, Clark the Shark, everyone's going to say shit, or at least some or a few people will. I don't recommend it, because then God will come down on you. Because I really can't defend myself, you guys. I'm 5'6". And the scripture does say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I'm serious. And topic four, your mom is mean and or psychotic and twisted. It doesn't matter, Mom, if you're all those things, so long as Clark the Shark thinks you could be better. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And topic five, don't support the local Hitler guy, the local gang bad guy, who's been coddled or spoiled in childhood. Then he grows up to be a criminal. He's a bad guy, you guys. He steals money from people. He never learns. He goes to jail. He just keeps right on stealing. And then he calls himself a Christian, and he goes to church as he steals. And one of his victims might have been Clark the Shark. Oh, dude, you're fucked now, bro. Topic five, don't support the local gang Hitler guy in your area and or community, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And topic six, community pool asshole. That's the guy who browbeats, makes fun of you, calls you, but he expects you to get up at the crack of 3 a.m. to go shut the water off, or go, fix a problem that another pool guy did, or, he's a thankless, ungrateful fucking piece of, dude. I'm going to keep it a family show. I'm not going to use any profanity right now. I know I did earlier, but anyway. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 4709. I only have till 4751, but those were the five cold topics, or six, for Sunday night, August 18, 2023, right here on the